Okay, well, this time is working. That was weird. Just vibing, taking it easy. Taking it easy. Going through some drum kits. These drum kits are pretty good. I like that one. Hey Liam, it should be working. Maybe Botrix hasn't like signed into the stream yet. So in that case, let me do you a favor. I'm gonna go to my YouTube and I'll type it in the chat for you. Yeah, it doesn't look like Botrix is connected, which is my my auto mod. So I'm gonna help you out. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to just, you know, get into the zone with us, you know what I mean? So that's a thing. That really is a thing. All right, let's see. Hang on for me a second, Liam. Just a second. Rearranging some windows. Make everything easier. But yeah, my Botrix has not signed into YouTube, which is weird. Normally it does straight away, but it's just being slow today, maybe. Either way, I'll do it in Kick and then I'll just take the link out of there because that's the easiest way. Yeah, Botrix is fine here. That's weird. Boom, Liam. Tell me if that works for you. That should send you directly to, you know, the business. How you doing anyway, Liam? What's new with you? What is happening with you, my dude? what's going on in your life. I'm just taking it easy today. Trying to move with the punches of life, you know. That's what I'm trying to do. Just take it one day at a time. And also listening to some drum kits. Yeah, the drum kits are really sick. Just going through them one by one, seeing which ones I like. This is something that producers really need to do more often, you know? Pretty sick. I love this kid. Oh, what a great kid. Even that one. That's pretty vibey. I'm feeling that one. That one's really relaxed. Yeah, it gives me relaxed vibes, that one. Like summery. That was pretty nice. Not bad. Yeah, classic 808. This record is dedicated. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, this is like chill house, like progressive house. That's what I'd call this. Not bad. Okay, it's a bit techno, right? Have you added anything to the Discord, Liam, or you just wanted to join it? If you've posted something, let me know so I can, when I'm off stream, I can check on it, you know? What are you up to anyway? What you been doing? Well, I appreciate that, Liam. Welcome to the club, you know? I was only asking that because sometimes when people join, they want to share stuff as well, you know? No worries, Liam. Thanks for passing by. Have a good night, my dude. I'm also here for just a bit, and then I'm going to get my dinner and stuff, you know? But gotta stream, you know? Ooh, 11 p.m. Damn, where are you? That's cool. That was a really cool drum loop. Yeah, I hear that. This one really fast would be like drum and bass, you know? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a big fat one. I knew it. So we gotta slow this down to like 90. Yeah, let's change that. Because this could work. I'm hearing something here, you know what I mean? Sounds good. Spacey stuff, you know? Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's real nice. This is spacey as hell. I don't know what that is. Maybe this? Oh, synth pad. Yeah. I want like something long, you know? Yeah, that's nice and emotional. Let's go from I like to go from the bottom up. Because then I'll hear stuff I haven't heard, you know? Something like this. Ooh, that slaps. See what the compressor's doing, you know what I mean? I'm curious what a filter would do to this. That's vibes, if I'm honest. Just chilling, vibing on this drum loop that I just randomly loaded and put a random melody loop. And it sounded fun, you know? I'm liking this. What are we up to, guys? Yesterday we were talking about aliens. That stuff was ridiculous. It was such a good time. We're just vibing, talking about all sorts of conspiracy stuff, chupacabra, all sorts of creatures. It was great. I wonder if the music's too loud as well. That's vibes. What was yesterday? Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. It was a Monday. I'm gonna save this. What would I call this? What would I call this? I'm gonna call it Boogie Nights. Just gave it a whatever name, you know? Quit this. Let's see. Let's see. I was also checking Reddit. See what's going on. You know what? I'm not gonna record this. See if that lowers my CPU. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Recording takes up a bit of energy. That makes sense to me. Don't need to record this one. I recorded my last stream and it was 62 gig, dude. What the hell? I was like, oh, deep. That was yesterday. It was like, well, it was like a 4 hour stream though. Let me not lie. It was 4 hours and it was pretty high quality. So that kind of tracks. It kind of tracks. Actually, where was it? Let's see. Let's see. It was this website that I just joined with. Yeah, Visual Garden. That's the one. You get like these really cool images. I'm gonna sign up to this dude. All right. Sure. Brother, why does it always cost? Always cost, dude. It's so annoying. Jumping out of this. I don't need that in my life right now. I just don't. But Reddit, oof, Reddit is looking like a real strange place today. What did I just see? Excavation in Antarctica. What are you doing in Antarctica, my friend? What are you up to? What's going on in Antarctica? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Interesting, interesting. There's a lot going on in the world right now. Just been seeing the news about Palestine. Jesus, man. That whole tent thing. Just bombing a tent. I saw people burning, bro. I was like, oh, what a world we're living in, man. Just makes you grateful that you're not having to dodge bombs, you know what I mean? That we're able to just stream or be on the internet. Because that stuff is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Please do 2 more questions before music. Are you seeing this? This is what Trump's teleprompter said. That's pretty random. That's pretty interesting, actually. I don't know why that's. I don't know what's happening there with this dude. In fact, today I was at the shops. I saw a dude with a Trump 2020 hat. I was like, okay. Okay, sir. All the way in Africa with the Trump 2020, 2024, sorry. And I was like, okay, man, do your thing. You know, I'm not going to hate on him. But yeah, I was just like, is this the only hat you had, maybe? Oh, man. Saudi prince's yacht, which was formerly owned by Trump and used in the Bond movie Never Say Never Again, crashed into a quay in Tunisia. What? What? What is that about? Dude. British influencer dies after illegally climbing. Why would you do this? That's a huge bridge. 26-year-old digital creator reportedly plunged to his death from the towering 630-foot Castilla-La Mancha Bridge. Oh my God. Okay, on the side of this is Paraguayan swimmer who was removed from Olympic Village for creating, quote, inappropriate atmosphere, launches OnlyFans. Oi, oi, oi. Really a mess out here. It's really a mess out here. This list is okay. We can go to new instead and see what else is popping around. Whoa! This dude just attacked that ostrich. What?
Crack it.
Did he?
He shattered it.
Wow. Oh no. Dude, you gotta be nicer.
Go.
You did that.
What?
Oh my God. Wow.
Okay, if you can't see it properly, that was absolutely insane. I've never seen something like this. Look at this. So ostrich is chilling.
Oh my God. Wow.
A freaking reindeer just was like, dude, out the way.
He did crack it.
Did he?
He shattered it.
Wow. Oh no. Dude, you gotta be nicer.
Go.
You did that.
Oh my days. Wow. Those antlers are hectic. Interesting. Ugh, yeah, that makes me feel weird. I'm not gonna bother with that. Are you kidding me, dude? Imagine you're just asleep and someone almost kills you. What the hell, dude? Yeah, I relate to that guy. Life is like this. So Trump really just did dance for 39 minutes straight. What is going on? What's he up to?
Hey, go ahead. Let's go. Nice and loud.
Here we go, everybody.
Oh, not loading well. Yeah, but homie just was dancing. Dance for 40, what does it say? 39 minutes Trump was just dancing. That's crazy. A-list star horrified as Diddy sex tape gets pushed to media outlets. He feels like he was victimized years ago. Bruh. This story is just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I have no idea what's gonna come out of it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Diddy, Jesus. Like, I wonder who's gonna get caught out with this thing. Because I've heard so many names, like big celebrity names. I'm not gonna say anything right now in case my account gets canned, or you know, someone sends me a cease and desist or some nonsense. Because the allegations are legit. Oh, thank goodness. I silenced it before the noise came through. Oh yeah, people falling downstairs. What, like this? I feel like we'll be. I feel like we'll be. I feel like we'll be in the year 4000 and we'll still be watching videos of people falling downstairs. I feel like that's something that's never gonna go away. Apparently, a beans on toast chip. Okay, I've had this. And real crazy. I've had this. It really does taste like beans on toast. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but it really does. Like, this is a real thing. It blew my mind. My brain could not understand what I was tasting. I was like, how did you accomplish this? Really, how did you accomplish this? Because I thought you could only have a certain number of flavors. But no, Walker's was like, yeah, we're gonna do beans on toast. And of course it was in the UK when this happened. Like, of course it's the UK. You know what I mean? Just absolutely insane. House suddenly explodes with 6 firefighters inside. All survived. Jeez. Man. Yeah, those chips, I was blown away. Like, juice machine judo flips and backslams a woman into the floor. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see that? Hold on. Hold up. Look at this. Let me just. Dude. Okay, I've removed my face from there for a sec. Look at this. Boom. Oh. That's rough, man. That's a crazy time. I do not know what to say about that. That's insane, dude. I'd be so afraid of, like, yeah, that machine was not in a good place. Like, location wise, it was not in a good spot. That's one of those machines that you don't want to have rotating next to where people would walk. I've seen so many workplace accidents because of Reddit, obviously. Okay, so a container ship. This is a container ship flying into what? Container ship carrying port cranes hits port crane. That's ironic if I ever heard of such a thing. Oh no. Oh my god. It looks so slow, but I bet there's a lot of torque going into that. Oh yeah, it's pushing it straight up. That's gonna be an expensive, that's gonna be an expensive accident. Oh my days. Wow. That's an expensive accident. Well, the boat had a crane on it, so they'll just use that, right? Is that what'll happen? I don't know. But yeah, that's intense. Intense. I feel like we need to get better safety regulations going on in the world. Cause that, jeez. You guys Reddit users also? I used to use this app called Apollo, but Reddit banned all the third-party apps and ruined my life because that app was amazing. It was the main reason I used Reddit, to be honest with you. It was the main reason I used Reddit. And because I've like joined all these Reddits and I'd set my whole account up, I was like, oh, I'll use the website here and there. Cocaine Cowboys versus the Coke Busters. This is like crazy footage. It looks like helicopter footage of a yeah, well, Cocaine Cowboys is like smugglers versus who? Okay, so the chopper, I guess, is the chopper is like the Coast Guard or whatever. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like real low res footage, so I won't force you guys to deal with that. A wolf surprises a cyclist. Oh no. Oh man, yeah, I'd be pushing it. Jeez, that's scary. Can a fox chase you like that? Oh my god. That's frightening as hell. I would not want a fox anywhere near my business, dude. Imagine riding your bike and then some wild animal just boom, out of there. I don't know what I'd do. I mean, I'd run, obviously, or pedal faster. But I feel like those are the moments where you kind of just, you'll slip up, you know what I mean? Because your brain's like, whoa, we need to get out of here. But then you make mistakes. That's always the way. Negative land, destroy anything. Oh no. I'll leave that one alone. This dude blows up his backyard trying to get rid of a mole. That's insane to me.
know a frog can jump higher than an Eiffel Tower.
Ain't no way.
This is because Eiffel Tower cannot jump.
Oh, my ears. My ears, my ears. How to apply beard
So
oil?
we've just made a bit of a discovery. A few days ago, I bought what I thought was beard oil from a shop between Tofino and Yuki at the crossroads.
Okay.
Because my beard's been dry and itchy lately, and I ran out of beard oil ages ago. I seen this in the shop, and I was like, oh, it looks like beard oil. Read the stuff that's in it. It says that it's moisturizing, got like nice oils and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, nice.
Okay.
I'll get that.
So far?
Went up to the counter and I said to old mate, I was like, oh, do you think you could use this as beard oil? And he was kind of like, yeah, I guess you probably could. It's got the same kind of stuff. I was like, yeah, I was thinking that too. My beard's been really itchy lately and it's annoying me. And he's just like, oh yeah, let me know how it goes. And I was like, oh, that was a weird interaction. Why was he being so weird? And then like yesterday or the day before, Kat looks at the label. I didn't look at the label when I bought it. And she goes, oh, I think this oil is maybe for me. And I was like, why? That's the label. I didn't look at that at all, but tell me what you reckon that looks like.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any idea what yoni oil is, so we searched that today. And I've been putting fucking vagina moisturizing oil on my face this whole time. So the guy at the counter at Yuki Poke, you count your fucking days, cunt. You tricked me with this fancy, nice smelling fanny oil.
That's insane. That is so insane. Dude. Short circuit in Sao Paulo Metro. Oh my god, that's electricity? Jesus. Wow, that's a lot of electricity. Jeez, that's a lot of electricity. Highest rope in the world with about 600 feet. With about 600 feet of freefall. Dude. This is what we're doing now for excitement. We're jumping 600. We're jumping up with connected to 600-foot ropes. Where did you even get that? And how heavy is that rope? How do they get it up there? Because a human being can't just carry that whole, like, they can't drag that rope up. And I'm not saying they have to drag it all in like a coil. That's impossible. But even just holding one end and just going up at a certain height, that weight is too much for any regular person. They must have used a crane or something. They must have used a crane.
A holiday, Mr. Tumnus.
Oh no, I'm not gonna. Let's see. What is the world coming to? What is the world coming to? I've been watching UFO documentaries recently. Well, not recently. I watch them all the damn time. What are you talking about? And I have seen some real crazy stuff. UFO Syndrome vintage documentary. Oh yeah, that color looks old school, old school. Looks very old school. I've been into this stuff for a really long time. Just, I don't know if you guys have ever seen UFOs or know anyone who has. But it's a crazy situation, man. There's some of the things that people have seen. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can change the search parameters so I don't get short stuff. Because shorts over 20 minutes, that's what we want. We want over 20 minutes. Drew, my guy, how you doing? How's your day been, man? How's the fam? How's everything? Oh, amazing, Drew. What you get up to? Just work or just chilling? What's been happening? What's been happening with you, man? Ethereal encounters unveiled. Let me see what's going on in here. I have been. I've had a chill day. I went to the grocery shop. I left the house, touched some grass. Well, I didn't touch grass. Let me not lie to you. But left the house. It was a bit sunny, so went to the shops. Did a couple things and just took it easy. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, then just came back home, relaxed a little bit. Oh, it's rough, man. Then like this time I'm streaming before dinner, so I won't be, I'm gonna get hungry at some point. We'll see, but I've just been itching to make progress in life, all that nonsense. Sometimes you go on social and you see things happening and you're like, bruh, what? Also, this dude, like, there's a guy called Young Philly. He's like a famous podcast DJ type dude, British guy. And I don't watch the podcast, but it's always pops up on my explore feed and for you feed, etc. This dude, he's British, right? This dude got arrested in Australia for a sexual assault, bro. And the charges were hectic. It was like repeated forced penetration and then like obstructing the breathing passages of someone. Like I was like, dude, what a technical way to say you choked someone out. So yeah, that I think he was in court today or will be in court today. I was like, what the hell, dude? You're rich and famous and you're out here being like idiot like this? Why? Can you guys hear my text noises? That's a fun little soundtrack to add to the stream. Yeah, so I've been looking at aliens in space. Dude, YouTube has hella movies, by the way, which blew my mind. I was like, oh, YouTube's just out here chilling with like straight up tons of like literal full length movies. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Not saying she lying, but you gotta be careful out here. Oh, 100%. Like, I think for her it was pretty. I think because Australia is pretty like they don't mess around when it comes to that stuff. So I think and you okay, to be honest with you, you're right. Like if you're famous, you should know better than like getting in rooms with certain people because you never know what they'll say about you. But also, I don't know, something about that story, I wasn't surprised. I was shocked, but I wasn't like I was shocked. Oh, what's the word? I'm mixing up my words now. It was shocking, but it wasn't surprising, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, so if you're famous, dude, like be very careful who like you get into hotel rooms with, careful who you're alone with, because these days it's very easy to sue somebody for you know, it's very easy to accuse someone of doing some crazy stuff to you. However, if they have like bruises and like this proof, dude, because there's rape kits, you know, there's stuff that they can do to prove this. Theo, how you doing? Theo is watching on YouTube. How you doing, my guy? I keep all of your. Oh, Theo, I've moved already. It's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late, my guy. Too late. I've been moving. Theo, don't be a spammer, bruh. Don't be a spammer. I'll put you in timeout, my friend, if you do that. Theo. Not late, bro. Theo, I'm streaming, bro. I'll have to sit here like this for how long? How does that game work if you move your gay? How long do you have to be still? That's something I've never understood about that game. How long do you have to be not moving? That's something I'm curious to find out. You're watching the stream at 12:15 p.m. Okay. It's 8:15 p.m. in the night for me. It's 8:15 p.m. in the night for me. That's what time it is. What are you up to, Theo? What's going on in your life? And thanks for being in the stream. I appreciate it. You know, what are you doing? What you getting up to? Ren, hi, what genre do you listen song? All genres, my dude. I listen to everything and I just take it easy, you know what I mean? I'm not like I don't complain too much. You know? Did I put Creative Commons on this search? Cause YouTube be ruining people's lives. Drew, I'm looking at Area 51 documentaries. See what we got. Length over 20 minutes, obviously. Theo, can you say no, I'm not gonna say that. I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. In fact, right now in front of you, I'm gonna go on Google Translate. Gonna find out what the hell you were trying to make me say. Yeah, we're gonna find out what you were trying to make me say, you crazy boy. I look like P. Diddy. You think P. Diddy looks like this? Bruv, I don't think you've been around enough black people. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you think I look like P. Diddy, you've not been around enough black people. Don't bat. I know it's Vietnamese. I had Vietnamese friends. And they also warned me, like, if any, like, they told me if you go to Vietnam and someone tells you to say something, don't say it. Do not say it. Do not say. Your joke is so bad. So what is the joke? What would I have said there? Google Translate does not know what to do with it. Did you spell that out properly, by the way? Because I can't translate it, and I'm curious what you were trying to make me say, my dude. I'm very curious what you were trying to make me say. Yeah, I do. Well, he's not my friend or anything, but I know who that is. What about I show speed, Theo? What are you trying to tell me? I'm very curious. I am very curious. Can I sing Deathbed? Brother, what is that? Is that a band? Is that a song? If you sing Deathbed, I will donate you $5. Okay, well, show me where Deathbed is from. And I'm not saying I'm gonna sing for you, but what is Deathbed? I don't know what it is. You gotta tell me what it is. You've got to tell me what it is. If you sing Deathbed, I will donate. Right lyric. Well, I don't know how the song goes. I have to hear the song first. So you got to tell me what song is this? You can't just. I got to know what the song is. Write the lyrics anyway. But okay. Can you tell me who sang it, or did someone make up this song? I can search, bro. Yeah, but you're the one who wants me to sing this, dude. Ren, can you watch this one? It's a cover by. It's a cover. That's the way it is. Music, travel, love. Bro, YouTube, even covers, dude. YouTube will can my channel. Like, YouTube is insane with copyright. YouTube is the worst with copyright. You will have $5 if you sing Deathbed. Trust me. My friend. You. Look at this. Look at my. Look at these speakers. Look at this subwoofer. You need to give me more than $5. You need to give me way more than $5, my friend. These don't cost $5. This is carbon fiber right here. Do you see this? You see this? See this? You need to give me much more than $5, my friend. Taking $3, $5. You gotta give me more than that, buddy. It looks like it might be a cool song anyway, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but YouTube's copyright is the worst, dude. YouTube's copyright is the worst. Like, they don't let you do anything at all. You do a cover or the real song, especially if it's related to like a big record label, like Universal or something like that, they will just they'll just boom. They'll take your video down, my whole stream, or they'll like one time I had a sound from a Reddit post in my stream and they just silenced my whole stream, dude. I had to like, and then they just removed my video from YouTube until I like cut out the bit with the audio. Ren, I still don't know how they do it because it really depends. It depends on what record label that cover is from. Some record labels don't care and they'll let you do it. Other record labels, like basically think about it like this, Ren. Other record labels, they might not take your video down, but then they'll demonetize it. So then they'll do a copyright claim on your whole live stream, and then I can't get anything out of that stream. I can't make money out of it, nothing. So that's why I stay away from reacting to music online right now on stream, because it's a massive, massive headache to like. Let me show you something. Like, it's such a headache. It's such a headache, dude. See, look at this. Look at this. This is the type of stuff that happens. Your video is blocked in some territories due to one or more copyright claims. Right? And this is a DJ mix, so whatever, like clearly that was going to happen. But then that can happen to my actual live stream. And that is super annoying. It's super, super annoying. It's just a big headache, you know? So I don't like to do that. I like to avoid that. So the other YouTubers who do reaction videos, their channel might be big enough that they're allowed to, or they're paid to do it, or they're choosing songs with where the record label is not like going crazy and just removing people's videos. Let's see what. I'm gonna still see the video you sent me. I'm gonna just see what YouTube says. Yeah, 4.1 million views, bro. There's no way I'm going to be allowed to play this. No way. Official music travel love YouTube channel. They're not gonna like. I'm gonna get. Yeah, my whole live stream is gonna get monetized by them. And the little 3 views I get will go, or whatever money's there, it'll go to those guys. So that's why I don't react to other music, man. That stuff is stressful, dude. It's not fun. I don't like to do it. This is not a documentary. This is like a Zoom call. What the hell, dude? Ugh. Top secret flying discs, aliens at Area 51. That's the one. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. This might be something interesting. Oh, I don't know about the sound. So see, dude, even when I play stuff, I have to be careful about the sound. Because if there's songs in there...
In 1989, a man called Bob Lazar walked into a Las Vegas TV station and gave a remarkable interview. He said that he'd worked out in the Nevada desert at a top-secret facility known as Area 51.
Area 51, bro.
He said he worked on a highly classified project, reverse engineering recovered alien spacecraft. His story was a worldwide sensation.
Of course it was.
And Area 51 became a household name.
Yeah, of course it would be.
Synonymous with UFOs, secret projects, and little green men.
Little green... What? Actually...
Yet, neither the US...
Have aliens ever been known to be little and green? I don't think any aliens I've heard of have been green. They've always been gray. So that's something curious. I wonder where green came from.
Government nor its military have ever denied his claims, and they still don't officially confirm that Area 51 exists, despite satellite photos proving it does.
Oh yeah.
Many dismiss Bob Lazar as a fantasist, and yet others see him as a whistleblower.
Whistleblower. I have these really cool covers for my gear, so when I'm not using it, put like a nice little, you know?
A once secret airbase in the Nevada desert is marking an unofficial anniversary today.
Area 51 was one of the most secretive places on the planet, but that anonymity vanished forever because of what happened 25 years ago.
So,
controversial electronics whiz told a fantastic tale during a TV interview, and the story still reverberates today.
The I-Team's George Knapp played a part in what became an international sensation. He's here with an update.
Setting the stage, Dave, you might not know this, but 25 years ago, a young anchor woman named Paula Francis and I were prepping for the 5 o'clock news when we learned that our scheduled live interview had canceled. We placed a call to aviator John Lear to ask if he could get a friend of his to fill the spot, a guy who reportedly worked out near Area 51 and had seen flying saucers out there. It sounded outrageous at the time, but that interview with Bob Lazar turned Area 51 upside down.
Like the military was like, that doesn't exist. And people had satellite photos of it. And they were like, it's not real. We don't know what you're talking about. And then after Bob Lazar came out, they were like, yeah, it's a thing, but it's nothing like what you think. We're just doing secret stuff there. We're just doing military testing for, crafts. That's what we're doing. Nothing big. And it's like, dude, lying is just in their DNA. Like I've heard and I've read I've heard people say and I've read documents where it's like certain officials, if they're asked about like UFOs or whatever, they're allowed to just straight up lie and just say, no, it's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. Like straight up, they can lie to you. Also police, especially if you're in America, you need to know this. If you're ever caught by the cops and they're questioning you, they're fully allowed to lie to you. They can make anything up they want. So when they're like, oh, we'll do this for you or we'll do that for you. Like, they're allowed to lie. And what's crazy is they can do something where it's like, they'll be like, oh, you saw who ran out the house, right? And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, but somebody ran out the house, right? And you're like, I don't know, maybe. And then you might say something like, look, I don't know who this was that ran out the house, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. And then in court, the cop will say like, he indicated that someone did run out the house. And it's like, what the hell, dude? He's the one who was telling you this. So yeah, police, don't talk to police. Don't. If they're interrogating you, they can lie to you, bro. Don't listen to that.
We coaxed a reluctant Lazar into returning to Las Vegas to talk about it.
I don't know. Sometimes I really do regret it, and I almost feel like apologizing to him, saying that, you know, I'm sorry I let things out. Can I have my job back?
My personal opinion, based on comments I've gotten from the Deputy Director for Science and Technology at CIA, would seem to indicate that Bob was perhaps an unwitting participant in a program designed to introduce someone with a technical background to some elements of the UFO research projects going on
Right.
test site.
Uh-huh.
I have no doubts that Lazar actually was in a place where top secret investigations were going on. I'm not sure about all the details that have emerged from his account, but he certainly
His
gives
background
me the
matches my
impression
microphone.
that he was actually there.
Do I believe Bob Lazar? My answer to that is yes. And
Ooh, dude.
heck's going on.
That's a flex, dude. That's a flex. Look at that. That is a flex, dude. Homie's just sitting in a SR-71 Blackbird. Dude, that is still, well, known to us. That's the fastest plane ever. That thing is so sick, dude. Up to 1 hour after it's flown, like the speed that it goes at, the friction between that and the air, when it lands for 1 hour, you can fry an egg on the body of that thing. Like, you can fully cook on top of the body of that thing just because of how fast it flies, the air friction. And it uses like 80% of its fuel to take off. And then once it's in the air, it gets fueled again. Like, it leaks fuel. This thing is insane. It's the coolest plane I've ever seen, man. I need one. I think Elon Musk named his kid after the plane that came before this. That's why the kid's got that weird name. I think it's an A-12 or something.
8 years that I've known him, his story has never changed. He wasn't in it for the publicity. He surely wasn't in it for the money. He lost everything he had.
Yeah.
I believe he's totally sincere.
As far as I can tell, he's a bright guy who tells a great tale and who's told it often to people who have not checked on him, who accept the notion that, well, the government wiped his slate clean.
Basically, I think he had an experience. I think he saw some things that shocked him, was subject to some conditions and experiences that were
Bro, they got
unnerving to him
pros on this
and
thing.
very profound.
Astronauts.
He said, you would love to see what's out there because it's like beyond science fiction. He said, and I wish I could talk to you about it, but I can't. And that's as close as he ever got to telling me anything that happened out there.
You'll find many people who have seen these discs. Question is, where do they come from?
Yeah.
Bob Lazar may be one of the few people who can tell us that they're from somewhere else.
I've no doubt that there's a relatively small number of people within the intelligence, military intelligence and scientific and technical intelligence community who are aware of what's going on, and an even smaller group who are actually organizing top secret research into this phenomenon.
Top secret research. Are you hearing this? That's insane to me. Top secret research. Who out there has seen a UFO? That's what I want to know. How many of you guys have seen one? Seen a fast walker, that's what they call them.
There's been an operating airbase out at the location known as Area 51 since the 1950s, when it was home to the CIA's top secret
Dude, that plane is so sick.
Blackbird spy plane.
That thing is so sick.
Then in the 1970s,
that looks like a
B-52
B-52
test flight center for the F-117 stealth fighter and the B-2 stealth bomber.
B-2, not B-52.
It's fairly public knowledge that we have a super secret facility in the mountains in northern Nevada, referred to as Groom Lake, Area 51 of the Nellis Air Force Base Test Range. It's also been referred to as Dreamland. This is an area that has been known but officially denied for many decades.
Dude, Area 51 is somewhere I need to go, bro.
And test flown out in this particular area.
Anyone got to hook up?
So it only makes sense that if you have something as sophisticated as a flying saucer,
you know what I mean? I
that
need to
would
join.
be one of the prime
I need to be
locations
in
you'd
there,
want to
bro.
go.
I need to be in there.
What you see is an ordinary looking Air Force base. It's nothing to write home about, but because the government won't talk about it, everyone wants to see it. The military has never said there are no UFOs. It's never directly denied any of the Area 51 stories. It would have been so simple when these claims came out, these Papoose Lake claims, for the military to simply say, look, we have nothing there. They could take a few reporters to this area and show them.
They can't.
The military hasn't done it. The military has stonewalled. It has remained silent. And that's the most damning thing that they can do.
Area 51 to this day is not acknowledged. That is to say, the Air Force does not admit that it exists. This status has been maintained very carefully, particularly in the last few years. The puzzle is that the base has clearly been very active for quite a while. And you can see that there are about 700 to 1,000 people traveling from Las Vegas every day.
What are you saying?
Essentially, the bulk of what has gone on there in the last 10 years has not emerged from the black.
That's crazy to me.
This airplane the program was terminated. The airplanes were put in mothballs for 20 years before they admitted the existence of the aircraft. There's programs that they're working on today that are 50 years ahead of anything that you and I can even conceive of, and that we may never see the light of day.
Dude, it's so cool that he just gets to sit in one of those and be like, yeah, man, I'm a G.
Would you say it's America's most top secret military base?
As far as an operational test facility, it's probably the most secret test facility in the free world. Yes.
In the free world, what?
So there is no question that the facility is there.
I want to drive on the extraterrestrial highway. I really want to do that.
The question, I suppose, is are there any flying saucers out there?
No one had associated flying saucers with Area 51 until Bob Lazar's interview hit television screens around the world. He said that he worked at an underground facility called S4. The top secret project was codenamed Galileo.
They would call it a specific time. For instance, the operator would say,
I love this random effect of his head like multiplying.
We expect you to be at McCarran Airport at 4:45. Your plane will be leaving at such and such time. I'd drive there, check in, board the plane, and the plane would fly out to Groom Lake. It would land there. I'd get off the plane, and
Those are
wait,
called
and then
Janet
there would
flights.
be a bus to take me and
So
whoever
like
else is
even
going
right now,
to, S4.
right now as you speak, there's like in the Las Vegas, I guess, International Airport. I don't know if they have multiple ones, but there are these flights. They're called Janet flights, like with the red stripe, and they literally take staff to Area 51 and then drop them back at this airport every single day, dude. If you live there, you could go to the airport right now and you'll see these planes, and no one will tell you what's going on. But they're Area 51 employees. How crazy is that?
Which is about 15 miles south of there, and then I would check in at S4.
What a job, man. You're literally, you go to an airport, you're flown to your work, and you can't tell anyone.
It was actually very exciting because it seemed so cloak and dagger to me, especially after I got in the bus with the blacked out windows. I kind of thought that was neat. Drove out to the site, and then it was checked in, guards walking around with guns, and I was sure what I was working on was going to be pretty fascinating.
I mean, fair enough. It was going to be fascinating.
After a few days of working out at S4, he was shown an actual flying disc in one of the hangars.
How mad is that?
When I was brought in by bus, and for the first time, one of the hangar doors, the one on the end, was open. The bus drove up and we stopped there, and clear as day in the hangar, taking up almost all the hangar, was the disc. Looked like something right out of a science fiction movie.
How cool is that? What is this?
And as I walked in there, I thought, well, this is the new advanced aircraft we've been working on, and this is why people keep seeing...
This video effect on his head is super distracting. But I guess it's alright. If you don't know who this is Bob Lazar. He's talking about working at Area 51 and working on a flying saucer. Things are wild out here. By the way, if you're following that topic, dude, in November, you might hear some real weird news. So if you're watching me right now, I'm telling you, in November, you might hear some really weird UFO news. So come back to me after in November. Come back to me when it happens, and you can tell me that you said this, man. You called it. So I'm just letting you know. That's a little secret. It's not really well, yeah, it's kind of a secret, but some footage of some UFO stuff's gonna come out in November. I'm I know some people who know some people. Very interesting stuff is coming, dude. That's why I'm sitting out here just talking about it and just kind of having a chat about this type of topic, because I know about some things that is like, oh my days, dude, what is going on? Really strange stuff, man. It would make you'd be like, bro, that's not real. Like, really strange stuff. And these are people, these are serious people, not just like my neighbor type thing. These are people like currently in the military or government who are like, oh yeah, this is a real thing, and this video of this stuff. So in November, you might see some video, bro.
Flying saucers, because it's ours.
You might
We've
see
just
some
been
videos.
testing it, probably for all these years.
And what color and size was it?
It was a dull stainless steel, pewter gray.
This is real what he's talking about. It's so funny that it's on the internet.
About 52.8 feet in
It's on
diameter
YouTube.
and about 16 feet high.
And most of the world has no idea that this is real.
So was it actually a recovered craft that you were working on, or was it one that scientists had built as a mock-up of a recovered craft?
Well, whether it was recovered, given, or what, it was not built as a mock-up. It was an alien craft built on another world. There was absolutely no doubt about that.
Lazar claims that he was one of only 22 people who had something called majestic clearance to work on the craft itself.
The whole aim of the project was to take these craft, or the one in particular that I was working on, and try and duplicate its systems and subsystems with earthly materials. The work that I did basically entailed back engineering the power and propulsion system, and I opted to start with the power, the reactor that ran the craft.
This is a crazy time, dude.
I knew immediately if his credentials could be verified, if even part of his story could be verified, it'd be one tremendous expose.
George Knapp was a long-standing TV reporter. He'd heard enough of the UFO rumors over
I'm
the
so glad
years
George Knapp is
to
still doing his thing.
appreciate how big a scoop this could be if Lazar was telling the truth.
He gave me information about his background, educational background, and employment background. I started with his claim to have worked at Los Alamos Lab. We went to Los Alamos and got nothing even close to cooperation. They wouldn't respond to our phone calls. They say, we have no information on Bob Lazar. There's nothing in the files. I said, are you sure now? No, nothing in the files. I showed them the phone book entry that Bob had kept that said he was there. I showed him the newspaper article that showed that he was there. Basically, Los Alamos Lab
They disappeared him.
tried to thwart me at every step. Were completely uncooperative in trying to get information about Bob, and I found that to be the case at every step of the way in trying to verify his background.
What a crazy situation.
Former NASA mission specialist Bob Exler had heard about Area 51 and Groom Lake when he worked on the Apollo and Space Shuttle projects. He was intrigued by Lazar's claims and started to investigate.
No worries, Drew. I mean, I might be having dinner soonish anyway, but you know, no stress, my dude.
I did a variety of research relative to Bob Lazar. I actually met him. I obtained a copy of his what they call a W-2 form, which is one of the IRS documents associated with pay. His particular form indicated that he worked for the U.S. Department of Naval Intelligence. They informed me
How
that
crazy
it
is
was a
that?
genuine document. It was not something that had been fabricated. There were a variety of numbers, contract numbers and so forth issued on the document, which I was able to research, again finding that these were highly classified numbers. In fact, Internal Revenue Service ran into a brick wall when it came to trying to track down
That's insane.
the actual employer associated with the document.
So this
And then
dude
again, with the Social Security
worked on
Administration, we found
UFOs.
that Lazar's records had in fact been bleached clean. There was nothing there, in spite of the fact that the document clearly indicated
Isn't that crazy?
that Social Security
This is on
taxes
YouTube,
had been
guys.
taken out of his pay.
And there's way more happening right now. Like there's just like UFOs are a thing. There's people out there who are like, yeah, I worked on this, and we're just busy with reality TV and so on. It's kind of crazy to me that this has been known for so long. What do you guys think of this? I think it's pretty nuts.
Not everyone who's researched Bob Lazar affected with
Record I talked to this was, you know.
Okay, so this car is hydrogen powered. Bob Lazar literally like changed the engine and not the drivetrain, but he like modified this car to run on hydrogen, bro. This dude has a hydrogen powered Corvette. How sick is that?
Stronger, brighter, faster than anybody else. I don't doubt that he did some work at Los Alamos and other places. He's clever. He drives a jet-powered car, fixes radiation detectors. So he may have performed some service, but I can find no reason to think that he worked out there on a flying saucer.
I mean, I had to wonder whether this guy was making this stuff up, but then I see the phone book and I see the newspaper article,
Yeah.
and I talk to people who worked with Bob at the lab and who said
This is
in fact,
mad.
that he did work on classified projects, yet no one can find any records of his background.
The people that I worked with, colleagues, the people I went to school with.
There's a documentary about this dude with a filmmaker called Jeremy Corbell. And in the film, like in the start of the film, Jeremy gets a text from Bob Lazar and he's like, dude, the FBI is raiding my office. and he sends him photos, and the FBI is literally in there just like taking all his stuff, man. So it's like, if this dude was full of crap, fine, but like, what are you raiding his office for if he's full of crap and he knows nothing? That was really weird to me.
Obviously knew I was there, and people at Los Alamos, I was friends with, and people that worked under me and alongside of me knew I was there, and you know, cooperate what was going on. But you know, officially, it's very difficult to get information for the people in charge.
Yeah, they will not let their employees talk.
To prove his claims, Lazar agreed to take a polygraph test, which he passed.
The thing that is interesting about polygraph is that if you're embellishing, or if you don't completely believe what you're saying, it is very, very easy to detect. All it really will tell you is that the individual believes with 100% conviction that what he's reporting is exactly as he recalls.
Why did they stop using this, by the way?
As he believes
I feel like there was some rule or something happened where the courts were like, we can't use polygraphs anymore. So I'm very curious what that was about.
That's possible, but he clearly wasn't lying.
I think Bob is even open to the possibility that perhaps he had been used in some sort of misinformation or disinformation campaign. I mean, look at him. He has a pirate flag floating on his house. He races jet cars. He likes fast women. He likes guns. He's technically capable, so in that sense, he may be perfect for this kind of a program.
Dude, I've always wanted a pirate flag. I'm going to get one for my house.
Yet, completely discreditable at a moment's notice. If you wanted to test public reaction to a story about Area 51 and then suddenly discredit it afterwards, Bob may have been the most qualified person in the country.
That's insane. Yo, I'm thinking I need to have dinner, man. It's been a long day.
Lazar says that on one occasion he was escorted into the flying disc that he saw in the hangar to analyze its propulsion system.
It was obviously made to be piloted by something smaller than the average human being. Very cramped.
So I'm gonna jump off for now, guys. But maybe I'll be on later on.